Well, howdy there, folks. This is your host, ID Jester. Welcome back to our season replay of the Baltimore Orioles 2016 season. All right, let's go ahead and get right into it. As you can see, our last game was a loss 4-3 against Toronto. Dropped us to 7-5. We're now a game back of Tampa Bay. And we're going to get right into it today. And Toronto and Baltimore? Sure, that sounds like a good option. Excellent. So we're going to have the computer run that. We are going to be at home, and it's going to be R.A. Dickey on the hill for Toronto. Jimenez, 2-0 for the Baltimore Orioles. Let's see if we can win a third one for him. So it should be rather interesting here. We got, just so you guys know, if you haven't watched any of the previous videos or don't know, Higher Ground Gaming has started his official 2016 replays for PC Replay Baseball. He's going to be doing the Boston Red Sox in the American League, and he's going to be doing the Washington Nationals in the National League. So definitely check out those videos if you're interested in some more PC Replay Baseball. I'll be following along and posting comments over there, and it'll be interesting to see how his seasons turn out, and we'll be able to contrast and compare one another's stats, and it'll be a lot of fun, I think. So definitely check out his stuff he's got going on. Higher Ground Gaming on YouTube. Just look it up, or follow a link on any of his posts he makes on our videos. So here we are in the top of the first. And today we have Toronto, Saunders, Donaldson, Batista, Edward, Encarnacion, Tuwizki, Colabella, Goins, Pilar, and Thone. Thone? Yeah, sure, that's it. All right, and we got a full slate of games here, so we're going to get right into it. I'm going to try and keep these videos pretty shortish. So Jimenez comes out and firing away here. Good start.
1 out, bases empty.
Good start. So far in the season, he's 2-0 and only given up. He's given up 2 home runs and 10 strikeouts. So and a 2.03. Donaldson here, 4 home runs, 13 walks, 13 strikeouts, 255 average. 18, he's going to fly out to Rickard in left field.
2 outs, bases empty.
So I'm going to kind of go through the stats here for defensively above average, Rickard. In left field, Jones in center above average, Trumbo in right below average, Machado at third excellent. J.J. Hardy is above average, and even though his number's lower, the infield is a lower number. Shope is above average at second. Davis is above average at first. Jimenez is average, and behind the plate, Joseph is above average. Catcher uses the same stats as the outfielders, so higher is better for catchers, I believe. I could be wrong. I'm certainly not an expert. I'm not trying to teach you how to play this game. I'm just giving you the information that I go by, and I could be wrong. So hopefully, if I am, somebody will post a message. Batista, 3 home runs. What do we have? 18 strikeouts, 291 average, 2 outs. And he hits the ball over to Machado, over to first. Easy play, 1, 2, 3.
And just like that, the inning's over.
Yeah, we had a rough
Bottom
series at Texas, a 3-game series, and last game was our first game at home against Toronto. We came out flat, so I'm hoping today we're going to start playing a little bit better here at home. We got a 3-game series against Toronto. Rickard here, only batting 174. He needs to get going here. He's going to ground out to Donaldson, over to first.
1 out, bases empty.
And Machado here, 2 home runs, batting 240, 12 strikeouts. 15 is going to be a single. All right, Machado's aboard. There we go.
1 out, man on first.
All right, Adam Jones. 5 strikeouts, batting 300. Ball's going to be hit to short. It's going to be a second to first double play. That's a 6-4-3.
No runs, 1 hit, and none left on.
All right.
Top of the second.
All right, top of second, Edward Encarnacion. No home runs on the season, and even though he had 42 during the regular season, so let's hope he's not due for one. That's going to be a base on balls. All right.
No outs, man on first.
Tulowitzki, 4 home runs, 16 strikeouts, 254 average. That's going to be just 2 balls.
No outs, man on first.
2-0 count. And then we come right back and get him with the strikeout.
1 out, man on first.
All right, 1 out. Coabella, no hits on the season, 20 at bats. Oh, and he walks as well. That's not good. Not good.
1 out, men on first and second.
So just for those of you who haven't watched much or know much about this game, this 5 column is basically the pitcher's ability to his control. So lower numbers is better. So 1, 2, 3, ones are best, 5s are the worst. So he doesn't have much control. So if we get lots of 5s, he's probably going to walk some people. Both of those were column 5 walks. So we don't want that. One column and 2 column is basically the chances of strikeouts.
2 outs, men on first and second.
All right, so that's obviously good. 6-6 is a home run or a single, and it's going to be a single this time. So 9 and 10 is a single, 12 to 16 is a home run. So it's a single. Sorry. Single by Pilar is going to score a run and put first and third there.
2 outs, men on first and third.
So you never want to see. Oh, he's going to try to steal too. Let's see. So Pilar's going to take off. 21. His dice are not higher, so he has to hold there.
2 outs, men on first and third.
All right, guys, come on. Let's get this last out. 42. It's going to be hit to Davis. Grounder, close play. So close play usually brings the ump into play, and woo, luckily for us.
1 run, 1 hit, and 2 left on.
So that could have been worse.
Bottom of the second.
Could have been worse. It could have been a home run there. Whenever you get a 6-6 on a batter, it's usually a bad sign because that 6 column and 6 is usually the power spot. And as you just saw, anything like 12 to 13 is going to be a home run. So for Chris Davis, if we get a 6-6, that's going to be 10 plus any one of these numbers is going to be high enough for a home run. Oh, 6-6-5. Guess what? I just called it just like that. Chris Davis takes his one, launches it into deep right field. Home run, tie ball game. Just like I was saying. Wow, I couldn't
No
have.
outs, bases empty.
Couldn't have planned that any better. All right, and Chris Davis is leading the team in home runs. Good job, Chris. Trumbo here has got 4 home runs, 10 strikeouts, batting 400. Very good average so far. He's been on a pretty good tear. He's gotten quite a few singles and doubles. Hopefully he can continue his hot streak here. Ball hit to short. Grounder out at first.
1 out, bases empty.
All right, J.J. Hardy here. 1 home run, 6 strikeouts, 244 average. And it's going to be caught by Tulowitzki.
2 outs, bases empty.
And Shope, 1 home run and only a 204 average. That's going to fly out to Pilar in center field. So
1 run, 1 hit, and none left on. Top of the third.
tie ball game after 2. Saunders, who struck out his first time up, flied out to Shope his second time up.
1 out, bases empty.
Again, pitcher grades here, like I said, 1 is the lowest. If you get a pitcher with lots and lots of 1s, it's obviously great. 2s and 3s, which is mostly what he has here. A few 4s. So he'll get a few strikeouts. He'll allow a few hits here and there. Control-wise, not very good. So he'll probably walk a lot of guys. And then for the power column, you can see he's going to give up home runs to those home run hitters. Like, for example, Josh Donaldson here, who already has an 11, so any one of these numbers is going to match up with them. But you can see this 9 here, plus a 4 is going to be a home run, plus a 3 is going to be a home run, but the 2s won't. So that's where the different numbers come in. So obviously if we had all 4s in this column, your pitcher gives up lots of long balls. So in this case, Jimenez gives up some long balls, but not over the top a lot. If you had all 1s here, then obviously you wouldn't give up very many home runs. So we're starting to understand how the cards interact and play with one another, and that is a good thing. Donaldson flying out to left, and this time ground ball to Shope. Shope is going to
2
make
outs,
the
bases
play.
empty.
All right, a ground ball to third for Batista, and a strikeout to end the inning.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
All right, so you can see here on the 1s, plus any one of our numbers, 2 or 3 is going to only equal a 4. Strikeouts are 2 to 6. So anytime Batista comes up and he rolls one of those 1s, it's going to be really good. But if you get another hitter and he's got like a 3 there, then that 3, is going to still be strikeouts. We would need a 7 to 11. So obviously you don't want those numbers when you're batting.
Bottom of the third.
So for R.A. Dickey here, mostly 3-ish, mostly 3s. So he's going to give up some hits, some strikeouts. So if this 5 plus these numbers won't be a strikeout. It might go into a flyout. And then we take this home run for Alvarez, which is a 9 plus 4 is 13 plus 3 is 12. So if he gets a 6-6 against Dickey, any one of these numbers, doesn't matter what the pitcher rolls, should be a home run. So, 141 is a strikeout. All right.
1 out, bases empty.
Joseph Caleb, 5 and 4 is 9, so that's going to be base on balls. So 2 to 5 is a ground out. 9 is going to be base on balls. 11 to 14 is going to be a wild pitch.
1 out, man on first.
All right, man on first. Let's see if we can get Joey Rickard on the ball here. He's got 0 home runs, no RBIs, 9 strikeouts, only 8 hits. And that's going to be a strikeout. It's a 5 in column 1. That's easy to know.
2 outs, man on first.
All right, Manny with a single in the first. Let's see if he can continue his hot streak. That's going to be a 39. Ground hit to first base. Infield back is going to end
No
the
runs,
inning.
no hits, and 1 left on. Top of the fourth.
Top of 4. Edward Encarnacion walked his first time up. 34 is going to be a double into left field. That's not a good thing to start off with.
No outs, man on second.
All right, Tulowitzki struck out his first time up. Ball hit to third. Possible error on Machado here. So he's got a 51, so we need to roll 51 or less on the first 2 numbers. So we got a 34, so that is less, so no error, but Edward is able to go to third
1
on the
out,
play.
man on third.
Okay, so Cabela here still looking for his first hit. Let's hopefully get him out. 23 is a ground ball to the catcher to first base, but the run's going to score.
2 outs, bases empty.
And they take the lead back. And we have a 62. So the red numbers represent ballpark effects, the red backgrounds. So with camming yards, you're going to compare the defensive rating. The higher the defensive rating, the harder it will be for them to get a hit in our ballpark. So 44 or higher, that's a 13. So in this case, Adam
One
Jones is
run,
able to
one
come
hit,
in and make
and
the
none left on.
catch. But
Bottom
Toronto
of
is
the
able to
fourth.
plate that run. All right, Adam Jones, who hit a ground ball double play. 37 is going to be a strikeout.
One out, bases empty.
Chris Davis, who hit the home run, who's got 5 on the season for our team, batting 327, 16 hits, 12 RBIs, basically carrying our team here the first 12 games of the season.
2 outs, bases empty.
That time he's not able to do it. Trumbo here, who is also, I guess, between Davis and Trumbo, they mostly these two have carried our team. Trumbo's had some great hits. 29 is going to be a fly out to Pilar.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
Yes, it is.
Top of the fifth.
All right, Pilar, who singled in the third inning. That's a 6 base on balls.
No outs, man on first.
All right, still no hits. 6, it's going to be an out or a single. We're going to roll a couple dice here. So 34 hires of a single. 21, fortunately. Trumbo is able to make the catch in left right field.
1 out, man on first.
All right. Struck out and fly to second. 39 should be a strikeout.
2 outs, man on first.
Come on, we got to get this last guy out. Fly to left field and grounder to second. And another strikeout. 2 big strikeouts there to end the inning.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the fifth.
All right, guys, we got to get our offense going here. Hardy, let's go. Ballpark effect, outer single, same thing depending on where it's hit. In this case, it is going to center, I believe. Single. I think it's center because he's got a 5 there. So we need a 45 or higher to actually get a hit. Oh, we got a 66, so it is a hit. So J.J. Hardy's aboard with the single.
No outs, man on first.
All right. So Shope, I am going to check something really quickly. Again, the rules on the hit and run. I'm not an expert on those, so I want to just review those again if I can. Because there's certain numbers you should look for on the hit and run column. Not column, but row. And I'm waiting for it to pop up. There we go. So bring this over to the other screen. So I just need to scroll it down a little bit here. And stolen bases. Rear point. No. Okay. Oh my God! Seriously, let's go. Where is the section on it? Pitchers and turns. Yeah, I know all about that. I think it actually just talks about it in the actual. Okay, so each batter has a separate line in his card for hit and run plays. Generally, he's best to look for a hitter who doesn't strike out much and has either a 12 or 13 on his hit and run row, or a 33 and 34 on a row. Also indicates a batter that can hit and run effectively. All right, so yeah, he's not a very good hit and run candidate for us. So we're just going to do a normal. That's going to be a strikeout. So close. So close.
1 out, men on first.
All right, come on, guys. Alvarez really slumping here the last 5 games or so. Struck out his first time. Got a 9. This time he'll walk. All right. So again, you can see the 2. He wouldn't have. He would have had a ground out if the pitcher would have rolled a 2, because that only would have equaled. Oh no, that would have equaled 6. So 2 to 5 is a ground out. I'm not sure what 6, 7, 8, 9 are. But
1
anyways,
out, men on first and second.
first and second for Caleb Joseph, who's hitless on the season, 12 at bats. Walked his first time up, so he does take a lot of walks. He does do a great job of bunting, and they did not pull anybody in. Hmm. Hmm. Trying to decide. There is, as far as I can tell, there's not a bunt to try and get a hit. Like say inside pitch or something. There's an option to try and bunt for a hit. There's it just looks like you can either bunt or hit and run. Base running strategies. Okay, so this is for the base runners. I got you. So I guess we're just gonna have to give him his shot. 44 versus, oh, it's a leaping catch by the shortstop. We're gonna have to roll a die. So we need a 1 or 2 on this die because he's got a really good defense. Nope. So he makes the catch and catches the runner off and
That's their
makes a
second
double play.
play turn today.
Yes, it is.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Top of the 6th.
And that's why the infielders have a lower number is better, because you roll the dice. You got to roll. If the dice number is higher, then the fielders are successful. I wish they would switch that. Which shouldn't be that much programming to switch it. But anyways, Batista grounded to third and struck out. And this time he got a 25, so he walks. That's not good. Yeah, that 5 column is bad for us.
No outs, men on first.
Very bad column. We don't want any 5s. Possible wild pitch. Great. Ew, great. He throws a lot of wild pitches. Again, well, not very much good control there.
No outs, men on second.
All right, no outs, man on second. We have Encarnacion, who walked and doubled. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. To center fielder. We do have our best defender out there, though. So we need anything lower than a 44. Good. Shoo. We did not need that one falling in. So
1
out.
Men on second.
All right, Tuwizki struck out and hit the ground ball to third. What? Wow, another 5 for us. I wish they would stop rolling as 5s.
1
that
out.
would
Men
that
on
would be
first
super
and second.
cool, because every time they roll a 5, it's going to be a walk. And another 5. Rolling the base action chart. Boy, oh boy. Nothing.
1 out. Men on first and second.
Yeah, let's try a column 1 or 2. We can do some strikeouts. That would be another 5. Come on. I mean, seriously. 3 in a row.
1 out. Bases loaded.
1 out, bases loaded.
They're bringing in a pinch runner.
Oh, he's on his B grade all of a sudden. Bringing in a pinch runner, huh? They're bringing in a lefty. Well, we're going to bring in our left. Actually, you got a lefty, righty, lefty, lefty. So, yeah, if we're going to bring him in, now's the time. Even though McFarland does not have the bestest of card, as you can see, lots of 5s. He is a lefty, so let's see if that matters. 60. Looping drive to center. Outfielder racing to make the catch. Outfielder defensive rating is higher than the raised number, so it's out. Okay, so that's what that little number here. That's the raised number. So you have to have a defense higher than that rating. He does. So he makes the catch, but is that going to be deep enough to
2 outs,
score?
bases loaded.
Wow. Well, after this righty, we got 2 more lefties. So do we risk him again with bases loaded? I know Higher Ground Gaming is probably yelling at me, don't do it, don't do it. But as I told him, I wanna do the managerial, like, not based upon the cards. I want to do it based upon, you know, Buck Showalter doesn't have a card and says, "Hey, this guy really sucks." Uh, it's our only lefty, so he would keep him in because there's 2 more lefties after this, or would he pull him to bring in a righty to get out of this inning? We'll then have 2 more lefties afterwards. Problem is we won't be able to bring another lefty back in to face these other lefties. We do have our lefty, but he's our closer. We're only in the 6th inning too. We couldn't bring in Worley here. I think these little sub numbers represent the innings that usually came in to pitch. So he's like our long reliever. These guys are our 7th inning. These are our 8th inning, and these is their 9th inning. So if we're going to bring in somebody, we'd bring in Worley. So we're going to do it, and we're going to see if it comes back to get us. But let's hope not. 1-1-1. Ah, Pilar. No error for Rickard, though. He's got a 66, so we won't
2
make
outs,
it.
bases loaded.
And they score a run. The only thing I could have left the lefty in and see if it made a difference, but too late to go back now. 18, deep fly to Rickard. That's what we needed last time.
1 run, 1 hit, and 3 left on.
We got to get some
Bottom of
offense
the
going
6th.
here now, guys. So Smoke is inserted at first base. So pretty good defensive. 56, pretty good error rating. That's what those numbers represent. So mostly 50s. There's 54, 56, 56, 54, 53. So they'll make a few errors, not very many. 42, he'll make a few errors. 35, he'll make a bunch of errors. So hopefully we can use that for ball hit to second for the out.
1 out, bases empty.
Come on, the offense. Let's go. Machado singled and grounded to first. Line drive plus an error. Possibility on Bautista. His rating's at 53. We just went through those, so he'll make a few. Not this time, only 15.
1 out, man on first.
Adam Jones coming up. Not a very good hit and run candidate. All right, ground ball double play and a strikeout. 666 sounds like a good number. 666, Adam Jones takes it into deep into right field. 20 rows back, and that one is a souvenir. Ties this ball game up.
1 out, bases empty.
Excellent. Chris Davis is up. Had a home run and a ground ball to short. And a strikeout.
2 outs, bases empty.
Well, we got a tie ball game in the 6th now. Trumbo ground to short and fly to center field. And he hit the ball to short in the inning. But 2 runs scored.
2 hits, and none left on.
Excellent.
Top of the 7th.
So good matchup here against Toronto. Of course, these two teams met in real life in the one and only playoff game And that's why we are actually playing this simulation, to see if we can get over that hump, get Baltimore into the playoffs, and see what they can do and not be defeated in that one game playoff. 21 is a long single to center. Is he going to try? He is, and he's safe. Roll red and white dice for umpire's call.
No outs, man on second.
All right, one out or no outs, man on second. Donaldson flied to left, grounded to second, and struck out. 19, ball hit to third. Why? Okay, whatever. I'm not even gonna go into why they can advance. All right, Batista grounded to second, and we're gonna play in. I'm gonna try and cut this runner down if he goes. 38 and call one ground ball to third. Infield in, out at first. Really? Okay.
2 outs, man on third.
All right, go back to normal defense. Thank you. Big out. Come on, let's get this out. Walked, flied to center, and doubled. 8. Flying out to Machado. Takes a few steps
No
in
runs,
the grass.
1 hit, and 1 left on.
Whew. All right, offense. Let's keep it rolling, baby. Keep it rolling.
Bottom of the 7th.
J.J. Hardy. 8. Walks. All right, we'll take a walk.
No outs, man on first.
Dickey's down to 6 runners left. Shopu flied to center and struck out. He struck out again. 6 column, just the wrong number.
1 out, man on first.
It needs to. It's too late. Alvarez struck out and walked. 4 is going to be a hit to second, and second to first, double play to end the inning.
And they turn their 3rd double play of the game.
Yes, they do.
No runs, no hits, and none left on. Top of the 8th.
All right. We haven't looked here at the scoreboard here. So Boston is crushing Tampa Bay, 11-0. Good to see that. I know Boston fans will be happy to see that. And again, it'll be interesting because Higher Ground Gaming is going to be doing Boston. So we're going to see our scores in our game, and then we're going to be able to watch his game and see what happens in his. Milwaukee and Minnesota, that's a good matchup there. St. Louis is beating the Cubs 5-0. That's a good. All right, top of 8, we are going to be bringing in. We're going to be bringing in Bratch again, our 8th inning setup man here, hopefully. Tulowitzki struck out, walked, and ground ball to third. 6-1-6 is a deep fly to right. It's going back, but Trumbo
1 out, bases empty.
plays it about 10 feet in front of the warning track. Smoke. He just came in as a defensive replacement, so we haven't faced him yet. So in the season, he's 1 home run, 3 RBIs, 278 average. That's a 7 walk.
1 out, man on first.
All right. Fly to center, and a strikeout.
The manager calls for a pinch hitter.
Yep. All right. Makes sense. Oh, they're going to bring in a righty, though. 368 average. It's a 6. A short fly to left field for the out.
2 outs, man on first.
Excellent. Come on, boys. Get this last out. Boar, single, walk, and another single. Strikeout. Pitcher K, runner on base.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on.
All right, we'll take it.
Bottom of the 8th.
Bottom
They're
8.
Bringing in a new pitcher.
We need Barney is going to come in to play second base. Good defensive player again. All right, so we'll get to the bottom of the 8th inning here in just a minute. All right, sorry about that. I had to take a quick break. Joseph here, catcher. Hitless on the day, or hitless on the day, on the season, on everything. He's only had 13 at bats, but still walked 3 times, struck out 4, 13 at bats. We really need a run, but the problem is the only person we can bring in is going to be we can bring back in Matt Wieters. I think we are going to pinch hit for Joseph here. We need to get a run on the board here. The bottom of the 8th. All right, Wieters. Not much better, but ball hit to second. Didn't matter. All right. Well.
1 out, bases empty.
Rickard. Ground to third, ground to second. 46. His live drive hit the left field. Chance for extra bases. Oh my gosh, only 1 or 2. We needed anything higher than a 2. Oh, and he holds for a single, and even though he's got excellent speed.
1 out, man on first.
Single, we got a single, couple singles, and a ground ball to first. I'm thinking about, I'd really like to steal, although he didn't have any, oh no, that's Rickard. We could try a hit and run, but the numbers on his card just don't match. Let's see what those numbers were. 12 or 13 or 33 or 34. He doesn't have any of those. All right, Machado, I'm feeling that you can do this, so do it for us. Might be a walk. It is a walk. All right, we'll take a walk. Got a man in scoring position here with only 1 out.
1 out, men on first and second.
All right, Adam Jones, who hit a home run, 2-run home run in the 6th inning. Can he be the MVP today? That would be awesome. He's only had 2 home runs, or 2 RBIs in the whole season, which happened to be today, and his 1 home run. So can he repeat it? Let's hope so. Come on. 59, a rare play possibility. 2 is not a rare play. So it's a dribbler back to the mound. Retire pitcher. Come on now. We need a 1, 2, or 3. Nope. So he gets Machado going to second. But 2 outs, still first and third.
2 outs, men on first and third.
All right, Chris Davis, who also hit a home run and then grounded to short and struck out. And hits into a lazy fly ball into right field.
No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on.
Damn.
Top of the 9th.
All right, well, we can bring in Wieters here. All right, so Josh Thole. Strikeout, good. Phew, that was close.
1 out, bases empty.
Saunders, the lefty. Then they got a bunch of righties coming up. Oh, you have to get through the lefty. 3 is going to be a strikeout. All right, good job there, Brad Bratch.
2 outs, bases empty.
3 strikeouts on the day. 17, hit to third. Machado, grounder over to first. Retires
They
the
go down
side.
quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
All right.
Bottom of the ninth. They're making the call to the bullpen.
All right. So Roberto Osuna, the right-hander, versus Mark Trumbo, who grounded to short twice and flied out to center field. 13. Ball hit to short. Possible error on Tulowitzki. High number. Nope. We could have used that right off the bat. Would have been
One out,
super good.
bases empty.
All right. J.J. Hardy had a single, walk, and a line out to short. All right, J.J., let's get a double. 6, possible walk. Raised number besides the pitcher column, grade 5 indicates exceptional control. Roll 1 die against the raised number. Roll is not higher, so it's only 2 balls.
One out, bases empty.
They're making this hard on us. All right, come on. 13, hit the third. Possible error and Donaldson. Donaldson is their lowest guy. Nope, couldn't quite get either one of those errors.
2 outs, bases empty.
2 outs, bottom of the ninth. Jonathan Shope struck out, and fly to center. 32 is going to fly out to left. And the inning.
And just like that, the inning's over. Top of the 10th.
Man. All right, 3 righties coming up. Bautista, Encarnacion, and Tulowitzki. Meat of their lineup. Well, Bratch has got to go. I guess we're going to bring in the closer here. 36, ground ball to Machado, out at first, 1 out.
1 out, bases empty.
Edward, that's a 5, 46, sorry, it's a strikeout. Okay, good. Shoo.
2 outs, bases empty.
And Tulowitzki. 5 is a ground ball to Machado, who makes another good play. And ends
just like
the
that,
inning.
the inning's over.
Right,
Bottom of the 10th.
We definitely need this game, guys. We don't want to lose the first 2 to Toronto. All right, Alvarez, DH. Hmm. All right. I don't know because I don't play American League, so maybe you guys can help me. So if I pinch hit for this guy with somebody, since he's the DH, do they become the DH? I'm not sure how that applies. So if you're watching and you know, leave a comment for me. That'd be great. So Alvarez actually has some pretty good against righty, so I'm going to leave him in there because a 6-2 or a 6-4 against a righty is going to be a good one. Well, a 1-5's not, though.
1 out, bases empty.
All right, Matt Wieters grounded to second. Hit to first, possible error on Smoke. 56, we're going to need a high one. Nope. That's 3 error
2 outs,
checks so
bases
far,
empty.
and none of them happened. All right, Rickard. 7 possible ball, and we're going to have to check the control. Nope. So no walk.
2 outs, bases empty.
That's what those little raised numbers are. 20 in column 3, fly out to right. Oh boy. All right. Well, we're going to.
And just like that, the inning's over.
Extra innings. All right. So they have Smoke, Barney, and Pilar coming up. That's a 2 in column 2, and struck them out. Britton.
1 out, bases empty.
Still doing a good job for us. Barney fly to center. No, left. Ball hit to Shope. Grounder out at first.
2 outs, bases empty.
All right. Pilar singled a couple times, struck out and walked. 46 is a strikeout. All right. Whew. Got through the 11th.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2, 3.
We need a walk-off,
Bottom of the
fellas.
11th.
Let's
They're
get the
making the call to the
walk-off.
bullpen.
Let's get the walk-off. Joe Baganini. Machado, a couple singles today, hit the first and walked. That's a 46 strikeout.
1 out, bases empty.
All right, we got Machado, and then we got Jones and Davis. Any of those get on, we got Trumbo coming up. All right, Adam Jones, hero time. Pounds his chest. He comes up to plate, loops it into a right center field. Pilar's on his heels trying to catch up to the ball and makes a good sliding catch.
2 outs, bases empty.
So we've had some error checks. We had to check against their defense. Anywhere but center would have been good. Chris Davis, home run today. He grounded to short and flied out to right. Can he make it another game that he's given us? Nope, not today. Not this time, anyways.
And just like that, the inning's over. Top of the 12th.
All right, they got a couple lefties, so we're going to leave our reliever in there. And even though he's on his B grading, ball hit to Davis, grounder, close play at first, roll a die, he's out. Okay, shoo.
1 out, bases empty.
All right, Saunders here, flied out, struck out again. Yes.
2 outs, bases empty.
All right, well, call the pen here. We need a righty to come in and get us a few outs. Let's go with Givens here. Up against Donaldson. And struck him out.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
Good call by the
Bottom of the
manager.
12th.
All right, let's get a run, fellas. Let's get a run. Trumbo, let's get it going here. All right. 18. Ball hit to short. Grounder out at first.
1 out, bases empty.
Jay Hardy. Line out, single, walk, and a grounder to third. That's a 6. That might be a walk. It is a walk. All right.
1 out, man on first.
All right. Shope, who struck out a couple times, slide to center and lined out to left. 28. Fly out to right.
2 outs, man on first.
Come on, boys. We need to get a run. Alvarez, time for you to do it, baby. Oh, against the righty. Hoo. That's an 8 plus 1 is a 9, so it's a single. If we could have got that column, that 3 would have been gone. But a big hit by Alvarez gets Hardy over
2
to
outs,
third.
men on first and third.
Wild pitch to
They're
score him.
bringing in a new pitcher.
They're going to bring in a lefty. So we'll be batting righty. They're bringing in Brett Cecil, who is now on the Cardinals. Got a big contract here, 3-year, $50 million contract, something like that. He was 1-7 with a 3.93 ERA, 1.28 WHIP. I hope he does well with the Cardinals, but right now I hope he does really bad against Matt Wieters. 34. It's going to be a single and score of the game. Matt Wieters comes up, puts it in play over the second baseman's head in front of Bautista, and O's win. O's win. Oh, yeah. All right, so Mike Gavins gets the win. Joe Baganini gets the loss. MVP Adam Jones with his big 2-run home run in the 6th inning. This one goes 12 innings, but we got us a walk-off here in Camden Yards. Tie this series up 1 game apiece. We'll get the decider next time. Thanks for watching. We will see you guys next time.